Problemado ka, kaya susubo ka. Pinipressure ka ng barkada, kaya ka nagpapadala.
Illegal na droga, huwag nang subukan. Ang mga ito ay nakasisira ng kaisipan at kalusugan.
Tandaan, wala sa umpisa o sa gitna, kundi na sa huli ang pagsisisi.
Sa droga, talo ka. Achieve ang pagbabago.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Madam Lopez, ABSN 1 Section A. So today I will educate you about my topic, drug addiction. Okay, so why did I choose this topic? I choose this topic because a lot of people now is very problematic, and they think the solution for that is illegal drugs, because they think illegal drugs can change their problem. They think that illegal drugs can solve their problems, and they think illegal drugs can forget their problems. But no, it will add their problems. And I choose this topic because a lot of people influence the innocent one. They influence the innocent one. They say the good in the drug so that the innocent one will try. They are like sales lady or salesman. And I already encountered of my past classmate when I was grade 12. She trying to influence me to try the drugs. So I said no, because it will make your life miserable. Why did I say it will make your life miserable? Because I already encountered a drug addict in our barangay, and their thinking were different for the thinking of the innocent one that is not using illegal drugs. So if someone trying to influence you to try this drug, don't you ever dare to try it. You know, we are problematic, but we can solve it. We're just gonna pray to God, because God will always provide, right? God will always provide. We don't need to let others people influence us with that kind of solution, a drug solution. No, don't you ever dare to try the illegal drugs, because it will affect your brain. It will damage your brain, it will damage your behavior, it will damage your good looking body, your good looking face. It will damage all of you, and it will also damage your relationship with others, your relationship with your friends, your relationship with your partner, your family. It will all affect it. It will just a little drugs, but the effect of it is very big. It will damage your whole life. Okay, so the definition of drug addiction is also called substance use disorder. It is a chronic, relapsing disorder seeking and use despite adverse consequences. It is a disease that affects a person's brain and behavior and leads to an inability to control the use of illegal drugs or medication. Okay, so substances such as alcohol, marijuana, nicotine, cocaine are also considered drugs. But these four are the illegal drugs that can damage your brain and also your behavior. Okay, so the lesson I am going to explain to you today is about understanding the drug addiction and how can we address this kind of situation. Okay, so let's start. The lesson focus is understanding drug addiction. So here are the goals in this lesson plan. So first is to educate students about the risk and consequences of drug addiction. Second is to raise awareness about the impact of drug addiction on individuals, families, and communities. And lastly is to empower students with knowledge and strategies for making informed and healthy choices regarding substance use. Okay, as what have you read in my goals that I have to educate you students about the risks and consequences of drug addiction. Of course, we are students. We already know some of the consequences about drug addiction, but it is not enough. We need to learn further. We need to dig more to learn about the consequences of drug addiction so that we can distance ourselves from that kind of addiction. And I need to achieve those goals. I need to achieve those goals so that it can open your mind. It can give you insight to yourself that you have to distance from that kind of addiction. Okay, so in the next picture that I will show you, that I will read, it is the materials that I will do to help you open your mind in this topic drug addiction. Okay, students, and these are the materials that I'm going to do with you. So first, visual aids. I will make a posters or videos illustrating the effects of drug addiction on health and behavior. And the second one is I will make articles or reports discussing the risk and consequences of drug addiction so that it will more open your mind on this topic, drug addiction. And third, I will make worksheets for note taking and reflection so that it will help your knowledge to learn more and to dig more about this topic. And four, I will make you students a role-playing scenarios or studies so that it also add your knowledge, and it will more add your knowledge because it is a role playing so that other students can see the scenarios of role playing of the drug addiction. And case studies. So case studies is also can help your knowledge, the knowledge of students, to dig more about the topic drug addiction. And the last is, number 5, is a whiteboard and markers. Of course, I'm going to write on the whiteboard the consequences, the risks, the possibilities gonna happen to a student or to a person who will gonna use drugs, and how can we address it. Okay, students, are you agree with the materials are we going to do? If not, just say it to me. And if yes, then yes, we will do it. Because what I have read, that these materials, these visual aids, the articles or reports, the worksheets, the role-playing case studies, the whiteboard or markers can help us to open our mind and also to give more knowledge for us on this topic, drug addiction. Because drug addiction is not just a a joke topic. It is a real topic, and it is a common on for this year. It is very common for this year. Drug addiction. A lot of people is being addict because of drugs. So do you want to be a drug addict? If no, then we have to dig more in this topic, so that we have a mind to think, and not just to go and not to influenced by other people. Okay, so let's go to the objectives. Okay, so after we do all the materials, of course, here are the objectives. It means my target. So my target is to students will be able to define drug addiction and identify common types of addictive substances. And next is students will be able to understand the physical, psychological, and social consequences of drug addiction. Third, students will be able to explore factors contributing to drug addiction and methods of prevention and intervention. And last is students will be able to develop skills for resisting peer pressure and making healthy choices regarding and substance use. Okay, students, as what I have read, that there is a lot of objectives of a student that will be able to learn, to understand, to develop skills, and also to explore more in this topic, drug addiction. Okay, before I continue to the activities that we are going to do, I will give you a short story about a man who is influenced by his bad influence friends. Okay, so I will give a name, the man Jason, for example. So Jason is an innocent student. He go to school every day. Then he encountered this bad influence friends of his. Then they gave him smoke. They tell him that it is good for health. It can make you happy. It can make you a fat, because if you smoke that, you will eat more and more without even busog. Like you're not full enough, so you eat and it will make you fat. They talk good about the drugs. Then Jason tried it. Then Jason's life has changed. First, it was good, chilling. They are chilling, but then they abuse the drugs. Jason abused the drugs, and now Jason is not good enough, and he can't handle himself. He can handle himself about what is he doing. He can't control of what is he doing, what on his mind. He can control his behavior. It is the effect of a drug. It is the effect of the illegal drug. The illegal drugs and the medication, the drugs, it is different kind of effects. The illegal drug, it has a bad effects, but the drugs that can buy in the pharmacy, it has good effect on your body. It has good or bad effect. It depends on your doctor. It is depend on the prescribe of your doctor. So always follow the prescribe of your doctor. And okay, some people told me that marijuana is also a good medicine for the people that has a severe HAPO. But I don't think so. It is depend on the prescribe of the doctor. So everyone, please, students, follow what is prescribed of doctor, And don't just follow your neighbor, don't follow bad influence friends, don't follow bad influence people, not just friends but also around you. They are don't trust. Okay, so just don't trust everyone who is around you, because not everyone are trusted. Okay, students, so now let's proceed to the activities that we are going to do. Okay, here are the activities. So first is the introduction. I will engage students with a thought-provoking question or statistics about drug addiction. For example, I will ask a student of what is his thought about a drug addict or about illegal drugs. The second is the definition and type of addiction. Of course, I will define drug addiction and discuss the common types of addictive substances, which are the marijuana, the alcohol, the nicotine, and the cocaine. We'll define them and discuss them to you, my students, one by one or steps by steps of what are the possibilities and what are the consequences and what are we going to do and how can we address this topic, drug addiction. And the third is the consequences of drug addiction. So I will present information on the physical, psychological, and social consequences of drug addiction so that you students might understand more about the information of the topic drug addiction. Okay, so the number 4 is the prevention and intervention strategies. So we will be exploring the methods of prevention and intervention, including the education, support programs, and access to treatment services. In the number 4, we will explore the treatments of being addicted to the illegal drugs, which is rehabilitation. The rehabilitation is also a big help for the people or for the person who is addicted to the illegal drugs. And lastly is the peer pressure role playing. I will have you students role play the scenario and brainstorm strategies for resisting peer pressure and making healthy choices. Just be positive always and don't let negativity comes into. So that illegal drugs, that is negative. So if you are positive and you let negativity influence your positivity, then you will be messed up. Okay, students, so that is all the activities that we are going to do to open our minds so that we could understand the drug addiction topic. Okay, so before I proceed to the assessment, I will show you some videos, some nature videos, some nature pictures, so that it will open your mind that you need to look around, not if you are problematic, not to let other people influence you that drugs is a solution for your problem. So let's go. Okay, students, do you like what I shared to you? The videos, the nature videos, and the nature pictures? I did that because so that you will go out and look around if you are problematic. You don't have to be influenced by other people about that drugs can solve problems, that drugs the solution for all the problems, that drugs can forget all your problems, it can help your problems. No, literally no. It will add your problems. The drugs will add your problems. So, if you are problematic, just pray, meditate, and look around the nature. Go out, refresh your air. Look at the sky. The sky is so beautiful. Look at the nature is so beautiful. Refresh yourself. So, if you are problematic, go out and refresh yourself. Don't drown yourself, and don't let other people, bad influence people, influence your innocent you. Okay, so let's proceed to the assessment. Okay, students, so here are the assessment. Okay, so first is group discussion participation. Of course, I will assess the students' engagement and participation in the group discussions and role-playing activities throughout the lessons. Of course, I will ask each of student to participate to participate and share what have they learned about this topic. And the second is a worksheet reflections. Okay, I will review students' completed worksheets to gauge their understanding of the risks and consequences of drug addiction, as well as their reflections on substance use and prevention strategies. Okay, students, you know that reflection is a big help for us teachers, because the reflection is where we will know if the students have learned in the topic. So reflection is a big help for the teachers. Okay, so third is the exit ticket. So I will have students complete an exit ticket where they summarize the key takeaway from the lesson and one strategy they can use to resist peer pressure and most healthy choices regarding substance use. And for the last is the closure, which is I will encourage students to seek help if they or someone they know is struggling with addiction, and to support prevents in their communities. Okay, students, so that is all the assessment that we are going to do and I am going to do with you. So do you understand my presentation? If not, you can say it to me, and if yes, I'm very thankful that you understand my presentation. So before I end this video, I would like to thank you that you understand my presentation, and I would like to give you a advice. So my advice to you is be yourself. Don't let anyone damage you. Don't let anyone damage your brain. Don't let anyone damage your behavior. Don't let anyone damage you. So if anyone is trying to damage you, don't let them. Just be strong. If you are problematic, just be strong. Pray. I know you are strong. We are all strong. We have a different solution for our different problems, and God knows the solution. And God give us the problem because God knows that we can solve it, and not solve it by using drugs, by using illegal drugs. So, students, please stay away from drugs, from illegal drugs. And if you know someone struggling from drug addiction, from being addicted from drugs, from illegal drugs, please help them or advise them that that is not good, that if you will still doing that, it will damage your life, it will damage your relationship to others, to your partner, to your families, it will damage your work, it all damage your life, it will give you a miserable life. So if you know that someone is struggling from being addicted from drug, please advise them, and just advise them softly, not harshly, like you're gonna say bad for that. And guys, students, if you see people who is addicted from drugs, don't stay away from them, because they will think negatively, because their brain is already damaged. So if you see them, just look at them, or if you know them, just advise them softly. Even though you're best friend, don't even though you are two best friend, don't advise them harshly, because their brain is already damaged. So even though if you are his or her best friend, they will think negatively to you, they will still hurt you, because they are already damaged by illegal drugs. To the people that watching my presentation who is using drugs, please change your life and come near to God. He will change your life for the better, and your problems will go away. You don't have to use illegal drugs to solve your problems. You only have to pray, meditate, and look around the nature. And to the people that doesn't use drugs, please stay away from the bad influence people who will trying to influence you to try that illegal drugs, because that will make your life miserable. Even though they will say good saying about that drug, it will still destroy you. So you just need to stay away from them. Okay, so lastly, don't let anyone or illegal drugs destroy you. Be you. Come near to God, because God is always there. God will always provide, and God knows that you are problematic. And just pray, meditate, look around, get some fresh air. Okay, so goodbye guys, and thank you for watching my presentation. Again, I am Mandy Lopez, a Business 1 Section A. So I'm doing this for our subject health education, and our teacher in this is Ma'am Ivy. Thank you, Ma'am Ivy, for giving us this opportunity to make a presentation, because it challenged us and it gave us also a knowledge about our chosen topic. And thank you guys for watching this, and I hope you understand my presentation. I am very sorry if I am not very fluent in English, and if I am wrong grammar, and if I am not a straightforward talking person, because I'm not fluent in English. I am very sorry for that. I hope you still understand my presentation, and I hope you still understand what I am saying in this video. And thank you. Now, I hope we explore my presentation correctly, and thank you again. Thank you so much. I am very sorry for not very fluent in English. Thank you for watching my video, and bye bye.